What's up, beautiful people? So, as some of y'all know, I have been trying to repair my Phantom 4 because I crashed it into a tree. And technically, it wasn't the tree that damaged it, it was the initial impact, I'm assuming, because the tree didn't do a whole lot. It was a very tiny branch. But I've spent the last week, I kid you not, trying to solder stuff, and it was a very bad solder job. And so I spun it up, turned it on today, and then yeah. ESC errors on every single motor. So that's nice, which means none of the connections worked at all. And then as I was doing more research, thanks Mr. Inspire Reality, apparently you need the solder wasn't sticking, so I just kind of hoped that it would make a good connection, but it didn't, just because apparently the wires on the Phantom 4 are coated with anti-corrosive stuff. So all of my, solder things, I heat shrunk, but they didn't actually, there wasn't a connection just because, yeah, so that's nice. But thankfully the gimbal was okay. This thing alone, for new or not terrible condition, is $300. So that's nice. Yeah, so having to fix all of this is a whole lot of fun. I mean, as much as I'm pretty sad and mad at myself, I it's a good learning experience, so that's good. I got a new soldering iron, so that's nice and exciting. Brand new soldering iron. It was just a cheap $10 one off of Amazon, so not super nice. But I don't really care. It's nicer than my old one, because I don't actually know if it's nicer, but my old one, I lost my tips for it, and I was using my wood tip for the longest time because I was such a newbie, and it kind of melted. Yeah, so I couldn't find any actual solder tips, which that's nice. But yeah, that's a little bit what I've been doing. I've got all of these wires, or all the wires and motors just kind of lying around, so we'll try to get stuff fixed tomorrow. I'll have to unsolder everything that I did in previous days, and apparently either I can scrape the clear coat, anti-corrosive material off the copper wires, or I'll just use acetone. So I'm not entirely sure if the acetone will actually melt the outer coating of the plastic for the wire. It might, and I don't really care. I just want this to work. I have shrink wrap, shrink tubes, so heat shrink wire. I think I'm good. So this could be foreshadowing. I am hoping stuff will be working by tomorrow. I'm hoping. I really am. But yeah, it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I initially crashed it. I only actually flew the drone twice before I crashed it into a tree. I sent it into a tree accidentally, so yeah. And then of course the video when I was recording got corrupted. I tried to uncorrupt it, but to no avail. But yeah, I got an iFixit kit just for this, which has been really handy. But I have my Mini SE, so the Mini SE, I've been taking videos on that kind of in the meantime. Anyways, God bless y'all, peace, and I hope you enjoy my little rant on fixing this dumb drone.